Alright, welcome to this problem. This is our current problem, cells by match. So we have Alex working in a clothing store. There are a large pair of socks. There must be pair for a color by color for sale. So given an array of integer representing the color of each socks, determine how many pair of socks with matching color there are. So we have n here representing the number of socks. We have the array of integer representing each socks. So with here we have 1, 1, so we have a pair of 1, a pair of 2. Given the next example, we have this array, we have 1, 1, 1, and 1, so that means 3 pair. So I'm going to use the same array, yes, so to actually solve before even coding, I'll actually to go walk through the problem and actually see how we're gonna solve this. The main thing here is like going through each array of the entire array, each element of entire array. So going through each socks. I always to think of the problem as in the real life. So we're going to each socks, like taking each sock seems like asking myself, I already have this kind of color, the color 10? No, the first time I don't have the color 10, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it on this side. It create a new first 10. So I'm going to the next one. I'm like, do you have a color of 10, of 20? No, I do not have 20 yet. I create the first. Now I have a 20 color of socks. I go to the third one. Do I have a color of 20? I was like, oh yeah, I do have a color of 20 already. 1. So now I have the second pair, which means 1 pair. I can add it to the pair that I was looking for. So we have now 1 pair. Going to the third one, 10. I was like, oh, I have the color 10. It's with the second one is gonna be 1 pair. So we kind of like see the logic going through each of them, asking if we already have it, and if we have 1, we just add it to the number of pair which is asking to, which is the question that they asked to actually find. So to code it is like, as I said before, the first one I have the variable of pair, was the one that we will return at the end. And as I said before at the beginning, it's like we need to work through each element of the array. So to do that, I'm going to use a for each. The for each which take an unused array with each item. I will call it socks in here. So to actually see how it works, I'm on console log. I'm going to console log socks. So we'll see it gives us each element of the array. So we are able to go to each one, each 10, 20, 20, 10, 20, 20, and we'll ask the question that we asked before to actually see it. So to do that, I'm gonna see first, if you do not exist, that means if R, and then to match it we need to create an object, an hash map. We'll call it socks right here. So I'm gonna say if you do not exist yet, socks with socks sock inside. If you do not exist, I'm just gonna give you a number 0, 0. But if you do exist, I'm gonna add up with the number that you are at. So that means here, if it's 0, we're gonna add it, match in socks plus 1. And down here, I'm gonna ask again another question. This number are pair, so that means we have a number of pairs, odd number. That means we kind of find 2 socks in the same color. So it's gonna be returning other than 0 match socks modular of 2, and if that's right, we're just gonna add the number of pair to the number it is right now. And at the end, we just return. Match is not defined. Oh, instead of socks here, I say match. Socks. You should tell me. So it gives us number 3 as the same output as right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, put it down here, and run the code. There it is, the case pass, and we can submit the code, and all the tests pass. I hope so. Pass, no, yes, 6, 8. Yay! It does pass all the codes. So we've successfully do the socks challenge. Here the codes right here. I may have to share it down on the comments if you want to see it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.